Hello everyone, this is Stefan from Lush&SaltyAquariums. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do something kind of cool and different. As you know, if you watched my last video, I just cleaned out this jar aquarium. It used to house my female beta. She jumped and died. It was an intense jungle, very dark and tannin rich. And since the resident is gone, I decided to rescape it into something much simpler and brighter. And this scape will win no awards. It's kind of amateurish, frankly. But I'm hoping the plants, which you see is Anubias petite in the primary role, some simple rocks and white sand, and a piece of spiderwood. That's essentially it. And then cuttings from pothos, 2 different species, and I think a little rotala clipping to see if I can't get a fun bit of emerged growth. But what's cool tonight is I'm actually able to show you some of the techniques I use in order to trap one species from a tank and move it to another, which is what we're doing with the neocaridina or cherry shrimp. And you can see a group of them there. I got them from this aquarium, and I did not do it with a net. I did it like this. I have a simple test tube with the one side open. You don't use the cork. It has some sterrations in it. I got this online for a few bucks as a snail trap, I think it was, or something. Or actually it was to capture flatworms or sea worms for my saltwater tank, but I repurposed it excellently for this job. And you can see the bait that I use is this, algae wafers. Shrimp love it, and I generally feed my tanks a pellet a week, sometimes more. But in any event, I use it to trap, and you see that brown substance there, and the cherry shrimp immediately go into it, and you can get, depending on the size of your colony, upwards of a dozen in 5 minutes. That's what I did for this bag here, and I've got another bag in a holding tank for baby Endler guppies, which is in the dark in another room, so I won't be showing you that. But it's essentially, I take the trap and the water, put it in a Glad baggie like this, and then acclimate it. And I use a turkey baster and drip some of the water from the jar aquarium into the water I got from their original aquarium. And that's basically my way of drip acclimation. It's technically not as professional and slick as using a siphon and drop, but it's quicker and pragmatic, and that's what I do. And I don't think I'll have one death, unless of course there's something toxic in this aquarium. Then that will be a total fail, but that's a risk that we all have to take. I need to cull my colonies anyway, and I want to start some cleanup crew in this tank. So this is how I did it, and this is all you need to do it. A little container, a beaker like this, you can make it or buy it, something to capture dripped water, a shrimp net, which is what I have here, some very simple tools for a relatively easy but totally exciting operation. So shortly I will be introducing these neocaridina cherry shrimp into the jar tank. I can't film that and do it at the same time, but I will update you. Here's a quick look at the tank to the right with gold neons, as well as some cherries that I introduced a while back. They seem to be doing all right, although I'm guessing these fat neons, these albino neons or gold neons, do pick off the fry, because this colony stays relatively sparse compared to my other colonies. But in any event, I have tons, and I'm happy to provide you with some of my shrimp. If you're in the Bay Area, hit me up and we can make a trade, or I'll even give you some. All right, so stay posted, wish me luck, And let's see how these cherries do in their new jar aquarium. Always keep your hands in the tank. Ciao for now.